He said, you can go over there and see if it'll start.
Wow.
No, don't force it.
No, I'm not. Oh, that one works. Oh, there, it works.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I can shut it off. I panicked.
He panicked. He choked. Yeah, it's coming out.
I think when you pull these back, they're stuck. Remember? They just see it's back all the way. They gotta be
So you think
forward.
it's
I think just both the steering clutches or brakes are on. Yeah. I got one side up.
You did?
Yeah.
Engine sounds good. Are we coming back to it? Well, we'll see.
All right, so this is a TEREX 8220 bulldozer. Last time we were here, maybe a month ago, we got it started up and we were trying to get it to rock out and we could just get the one track to move, and then it kind of got dark on us and we called it quits. So we're back today for vengeance and to make it right. So we're gonna start this thing up, drive it on out of here, and probably push over some trees or something.
That's the goal today. We got to drive it.
First and foremost, I came more prepared this time. I brought you some clippers.
Good, good.
So we can, this tree's getting pushed over, but the rest of them you can clip out of the way if you want.
You brought some hose?
Yeah, so last time we started up, we had to change a couple fuel hoses. And we got those. But this right here is a coolant hose. I learned that this is a heat exchanger for the transmission, I believe. So the transmission oil runs through there, cools to the antifreeze. So we got to replace at least this hose, maybe a couple more. And then the other thing is these are the steering levers here. We wrongly forced them back. Yeah, see? And now they're sticking back. So I got this left-hand track one unstuck. It's stuck again though now. And the right one-hand track is still stuck. So when we were trying to rock it out, I was only getting that track to move. So we really got to get both of them to move. We got to fix it so we can kind of burn on her a little bit with some coolant, and then we'll see if we can rock her out. What are you doing first? You getting the clippers?
I'm getting the clippers. Boy, that'll be nice, not having to trip over everything.
Hey, this one right here, I got a bone to pick with this one. There's one thing you love more than anything.
What's that?
Destroying trees' lives.
Destroying trees? No, come on. I'm a tree hugger.
I don't
know about vines though.
You don't know about vines?
Yeah, I'm not a vine hugger.
You said, what is the plan for this line? How far does it go back? And that is a really good question. I wonder if we're gonna have to take this floor pan off. Yeah, those are still frozen. If it's coolant, I would assume it's gotta go to the radiator. Wow, look at that. I didn't see that last time. You know, it could be one of those two right there. Holy cow.
Here, you need some of this?
What in the world? There it goes. I can't blow through that.
Oh. Shoot.
You know, this thing's like a serpent, a multi-headed monster. For every hose you replace.
Another one pops up. Get those pins out on the bottom. And just like this, it's kind of down in the snow a little bit, covered with snow.
Oh, come on.
And
Man.
bolts on the back side that were covered in snow. Bang on it some more.
Wow.
Spray some stuff on there. You can't spray anything from the underneath, huh?
Oh, I think it went.
That hose looks ripe. You can't get it that way and then pick it up. There you go.
Now it's got
Now.
There you got it. What's under there?
What?
Nothing. Oh, there's the lines right there.
Come on, let's go. We're burning daylight. Last time we'd have had it going, driving around, but we ran out of daylight because he was fiddling around.
Here.
It's linkage down.
Well, the size 4 fits, but when we were at the Parker store, the guy warned me of this and I didn't know. If you look, this is a size 6. See that?
Uh-oh.
-6. So I got size 6 fittings, but it's a JIC. So this must be SAE or whatever it is. So this one will not thread onto there. That doesn't make me happy. Since we don't have this flare, you guys are gonna go to Home Depot.
What are we getting?
You're getting this and a street elbow.
You got the fittings for it then?
And then after you give me a street elbow,
What are you gonna do?
unless you just find that and a barb too, you can just do that. But then I can thread this into that street elbow. And then I really wanted to replace this one. And we have everything to do that. But I'm just not sure. I can't really tell where that goes. I thought it went right to there. But I think I'm wrong, and I also don't want to salt the day away. Oh, jeez. Well, I definitely wasn't too long. Well, I got that one replaced. But I'm 0 for 2 on lengths today, short both times. I swear that hose was 6 inches long. But then, in the meantime, this just started bubbling out. And I'm stuck here because those guys are gone. I found a little plug I had, which honestly is probably good enough, because what's going on here is that because the radiator is in the back of the machine and at a different level than the engine, they've got like these little tanks and bleeders and everything. They must have had a problem bleeding the air out of the coolant system on this. So that's all these little lines are. It's just a bunch of little bleed lines. So like today, if we just want to see if it'll move and see how the transmission and the engine feels, like we probably could just cap them off, but we'll see. When they come back, we can try and fix that one. But if another one blows, maybe that's the name of the game, is just kind of a couple off today. Man. I would think that they should return on their own. There she goes. But I wonder if we just get some oil and whatnot cycling through her. Might help a little bit too. Well, the next thing I might do is I might try and grease up some bearings. We got that jack shaft is gonna have a couple. I'm sure the fan's gonna have a couple. Alternator should be okay. There's gotta be, oh, right there. Is that it? That's an odd place. Why would it spin?
Thought about getting something for you to drink when we don't want to.
Yeah, I still got coffee.
I got you some lunch.
I
got a big bag of Doritos.
I was just kidding anyway, Tyler.
I'll give you guys credit. I thought it was gonna take you another hour to find your way back.
No.
Yeah.
You're a little.
If you want a little bit longer, the street elbow's pretty long or pretty short.
That's perfect.
I got a regular with a nipple too. Look at it. Just damn thing's childproof, John. Open that up. Open that up for me. I can't get in it. That's the one you opened up, Artie, isn't it? So you can't get in it either.
Jeez. All right, that looks professional. Now we gotta fish it back.
I got a couple of zip ties. You think you'll need them?
We could. Let me go above this one. And then we'll run her right up behind and into there. Did you put it on the right way when you put it on?
Of course I did. You know, I don't know how many.
Well, that one's done. I mean, you think I should just hook this little one back up, huh?
What's that?
That one's done. You think I should just hook this little one back up since we don't...
What little one?
The other one that comes back here.
Yeah, I mean, it's something. Do you have enough hose to replace it?
Oh, probably not. We'd probably have to go get more
We
quarter
don't even
inch
know where
hose.
it goes.
Yeah, that's the problem is we don't know where it goes.
Yeah, you gotta leave it. I can't believe it.
Oh, wow, look at all the greasers.
They're not regular batteries.
They're not?
I don't know what this kid has.
Well, you can see the back.
There's some useful information on here. Negative ground. And it tells you all your lubrication too. Well, let me chew through this list and then we'll be able to proceed. I'm not certain it's not all just gonna come leaking out somewhere else, but. Well, I think that was a solid half a bucket, but I'm gonna leave this off because I do not want this to pressurize. I don't see antifreeze pouring from anywhere, but we'll see. Yeah, that looks fine to me. I think. I think she's just leaking coolant, kind of at a drip from somewhere in the front of the motor and the back, whichever one's which. Dad wants to move this belly pan, but she's got a tree through her. Wow. All right, they went to get some bolts for the battery cables. We didn't have any. But everyone was saying, wow, look at all the stuff on that property, so we can take a little walk. So this right here is a draught excavator. It is a model number EC. No idea what year. So Greg actually said he was reading the comments, and he said that he bought this from somewhere kind of up in Metro Detroit area by me. But the guy, it had maybe a Detroit diesel in it, and the motor went out. So then the guy pulled the motor and was going to swap something else in because he didn't like how loud the Detroit was, I guess. So Greg bought it from him. He said he has everything in his shop. I don't know the story who gutted it completely. I don't know if that was Greg or someone else, but it's kind of cool. It's got 1/3 the lift cylinders of the big Inslee. And then Dad had said that the undercarriage was good. And it does look very good, doesn't it? So I don't know. I think it didn't have pilot controls, but who knows? She probably could live another day. But I'll tell you what, that would be a project, putting this thing back together. It looks very similar to the old Inslees. This is a crane, Clark equipment crane. And I don't know the story on this one. It's kind of cool. She's got a Detroit in her. It looks like a 453. Maybe we can go the other side. Looks like a cool machine in its day, but everyone knows with cranes it's tough. Yeah, 453. With cranes it's tough just because you have to rebuild everything really to be able to lift safely with it. But four-wheel drive, I bet it's a very similar to drive to like our Michigan loader, you know. Got a big backhoe. I'll go around the front and show you that, but that's kind of cool. Pontoon boat. I'm looking for the hood while I'm back here for the dozer. because it would be nice to get that thing out of the weather, but I don't know if I'm going to find it in the snow. Oh, wow. I didn't realize this was split. This has got to be like a 4,000 or a 7,000 or 9,000 or something. That's kind of cool. This is a Lee Bear. Let me show you the other side. Got another backhoe back there, but I honestly don't know. I'm gonna go back there and show you guys that today. Looks like a long ways back. Ah, my bad, it's a coring. It's a telescoop, they call it, so it's like one of the ditch diggers. You know, that kind of have like the telescoping boom and they come out. Yeah. Still no hood anywhere. Can't imagine he would have put it too far from the machine. So that is a big Pettibone. He would tell us the model of this, but it's an articulated backhoe. See that right in the middle there? And it's a beast, man. This thing's gotta be 25,000 pounds, 20,000 pounds. And of course, none other than Detroit powered. But I think the story with this one was it was unique, and that's why he liked it, I think. I'm sure there's more of a story to it, but I don't have it today. And I think this would run, I think he said. Maybe I'll get more of the story at some point, but I don't think there was issues with this. Oh, that's interesting. That must be one of the first smart cars ever made. Scoops, still no hood, but I'm thinking, we were saying the hood wouldn't have ended up too far from the dozer, but if they drug everything and mixed all this stuff up, then the hood could be anywhere. There's a better view of that backhoe. Still not going back there. And then this is really the only other construction piece. Galleon T500 grader. I haven't heard him talk about that one. And then this is kind of the end of the line, as far as I can tell. What is that? Road Boss? Oh wow, a white. Huh. He's got that truck, that Jeep, that truck, and that truck. I'm out of breath just looking at all this stuff. This is amazing. Who do you want to say hi to? You want to say hi to the guy that said...
Guy on a Buffalo 100 says, remember, Tyler, don't be afraid of the ether bunny.
Not that guy. You wanted to talk about the guy that said...
What was his name?
Oh,
well, we don't know. I'll find him. But he said, when all you have is a wrecking bar, everything's a wreck.
Yeah.
Or the opposite.
Yeah.
Well, we came better prepared today. We brought good tools.
You got a whole toolbox today.
Is the outcome going to be the same, though? What do you think?
No, I don't know.
You ready?
You know what Guy on a Buffalo says, John?
You might have to take that air filter out.
We might have to. Boy, it's rolling over good.
I don't know.
I think we got to take that off. Yeah, top and you got to go top and bottom. Like, take your gloves off. Get your skinny fingers in there.
There we go.
You need me to get up there and...
It's already out.
What?
It's already out. Relax.
No, I meant...
She's going to start up and purr like a
Give
kitten.
us some ether.
See, that turbo fan's moving.
Wow. Huh?
Wow, it's not even firing.
It's colder out today. It's like
That's
20
not
degrees colder. Uh-oh.
Got a little bit of smoke right here. Man, she's got to go.
Tell you when it starts to go, you got to be ready with the ether, I think. Man, you hardly got anything in here.
I didn't think we need that much.
All right. not going?
I don't know.
I'm out.
Man, I did not think we need that much today. What is this, probably 28? We had 2 cans in the truck. Someone, Tyler looked, as my wife
Yeah,
would say.
you were hiding them on me.
But, battery, I don't know, we'll see. Oh, hold on.
Oh.
I let off. Oh, wait. She might recover. What? Is that it?
Yeah, nothing. Mine's just ice cold.
She's idling now, at least. Nothing? She'll go. Do you see any leaks?
No. What? Sounds like it's stuck. Come on. Is it? It's slobbering all over your face. When's it gonna go? What? When's it gonna go? What? When's it gonna start hitting on stick?
What was that?
I don't know.
Why did it make... I heard something. Didn't you?
Oh, I do see some oil starting to leak up there. Oh, that's just from around the turbo.
The turbo was just slobbering oil out. Or maybe unburnt fuel.
Wow, look at, there's something starting to leak there.
I think that's just the turbo slobbering out.
It's all underneath the turbo.
Yeah, it was really just slobbering oil out
You
there.
can see how wet it is under the turbo right here.
Yeah. But why did it make that noise?
I didn't really hear much of a noise.
I heard that sh-
Oh, you did?
like almost like something caught the drive shaft or something. I can't tell. I mean, the turbo was definitely slobbering. Is that oil? Yeah, that's motor oil.
I think it's just pumping from the other side for some reason.
Slobbering out the
Yeah, look at
turbo.
my face. It's all over it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. It's just because it wasn't hitting on that side. I don't know.
So then why did it stop hitting and stall? Fuel? Could there be ice in the fuel?
I mean, it's possible.
Wouldn't that mean
Do you
there's
think-
water in the gas tank though?
There could be water in the fuel tank
Oh,
for
there
sure.
could be. There could be.
And it just froze up today and it didn't freeze up the other day?
Yeah. Boy, I wonder if
Maybe we could check.
I wonder if there could be even fluid, some ice here in on this side, maybe. You think maybe that's why it's not running? Dang. Man, I don't know why it wasn't firing like that. I don't know the makeup of them well enough
Let me see what.
to see if it turns over.
No, it sounded like it was running on more cylinders that time.
See, it's like.
Did you shut it off right away?
Yeah.
Well, if you can start it on ice, it's got oil pressure.
Yeah, it's got oil pressure. Yeah, just see.
Yeah, maybe something let loose. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Now it says no.
No oil pressure?
No, now it doesn't want to start.
I don't know. You know, it's possible the rings aren't seated. They've been sitting for so long, and it could be, unless
just
it's
slobbering.
firing. When it fires, it seals the rings more, and it's just pumping oil past the rings.
That's not what you want either on a Detroit. That's when they start to get a mind of their own, some
Yeah,
would
but-
say.
Yeah, the injectors weren't firing, and they had. This is what confuses me. If I sprayed some ether in it, it should hit on all six, right?
I mean, no, because stuff won't hit on just ether alone. See, I just let
No, it
that
should to me.
oil,
To
look
me,
at
they
that
sh-
oil slobbering out the exhaust, and then you can tell it's leaking out the turbo too. What that screams to me is it's just kind of getting past the rings, maybe, and in the exhaust. And I don't.
Yeah,
That
I
doesn't
don't-
give me the warm and fuzzies.
yeah, I just
but
don't know why it's not firing.
We'll see. This is cold. This one, it might be firing on these two. Yeah. What do you think? You're despondent, aren't you?
It didn't turn out how I thought the day would.
I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a step back and research. I don't really want to just start it up and just kind of let it run when it's not running good, because the fact of the matter is we're not experts at these things, and I don't know if we're causing it harm. I don't know if it's okay and it needs to go. He was saying back in '78 when that guy came out and tuned up that 471 that,
New injectors in it.
and he bled out the injectors under the head one by one, you think?
We got to get a good feel to it. I'm skeptical
Oh,
of that feel.
that's the other thing too, yeah. Is your,
It's 30 years old. Oh, my microphone's off.
no, it's on. Where is it? Oh, well, I can't f***ing do anything with this video then.
It's your light's red.
It's on, it's just saying the battery's low. All right, let's start over. You're despondent, aren't you? You're having a rough day.
No, I'm doing all right. It just didn't turn out how I thought it would.
Yeah, and then that's the other thing. Dad wants to drain the tank and put fuel in it. And I'll allow that. I'm okay with that.
I'm skeptical. I know if you look it up, it says no, fuel does not go bad. But I swear, I know I had this one dozer. It sat 12 years, and it would not start on that old fuel. It just sprayed ether, nothing. We could not get it to fire. We spent 2 days on it, man. Changed the filters, the fuel.
That TD8 will hardly start on good fuel on 90-degree day.
It would not. But the ether wouldn't do anything. I mean, we were ready to pull the head off, and it was just the fuel. I don't know what happened.
Well,
It wouldn't start on that fuel, I know.
we're going to go home and we're going to become Google experts and YouTube experts on these Detroit diesels.
We should have done that before today.
We should have done that before today, but it ran so good last
Yeah, I
time
know.
that we thought all
Yeah.
it needed to do was run. So I think we'll be back,
We were overconfident.
which is a good thing that we're coming back, right?
Oh yeah.
We're always welcome, I
I'm
think.
invested now.
You didn't believe me.
Find it.
I can't believe it.
I think those are the side panels, right?
Yeah.
What's this one?
Yeah, what is that? That looks like the hood, the other one almost.
This looks like the hood, doesn't it?
Oh, that's the hood, yeah. Okay, just side
What?
panels.
Why is the hood mesh?
I have no idea.
That doesn't do anything.
I don't know. It looks like it though, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the hood for sure.
Very
that's the air
interesting.
intake on the back
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the exhaust up there on the left.
Yeah.
Well, I can throw that on then. That's light. But that's not going to do us any good, is it?
Yeah.
A mesh hood?
We can get it next time.
That's pointless. CNF Construction Company Incorporated, New London, Ohio. Where is that at, John?
Ohio.
Central Ohio? Man,
That's cool.
what if they're still around? Could I call the guy and talk to him about it? Finally got some good help today, right, Luke?
Yep.
What do you think we should do today?
Put on the stuff behind it.
Work on what?
We should put on the. Let's see if it starts.
You want to see if it starts?
Yeah.
Well, first, we're going to drain the fuel out of it and get some fresh fuel in it. Does that sound like a plan?
Yep.
Yeah? You okay with that?
Yep.
All right, let's get to work. There we go.
That is not that loud for me to put my ears.
I'm not sure if it's bad fuel or what it is, but we'll let her eat for a while. Hey, what do you think?
It's good.
Is it pretty cool?
That is at the very top.
You think this bucket's full?
Yeah.
I don't think it's full yet. Are those loose? They're working good? You better check the other one too.
No.
Whoa! It's full. You were supposed to tell me when it was full.
One of those are full.
All right. You holding the light for me, dude?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so the other thing is I watched some videos, and I have done it once before, but it's been probably 3 years. You can take these off, and like old two-stroker would do, we can... He's leaving, I think. We can just spray some penetrating oil through this and help kind of lubricate those injectors in case they're spinning, and then I can also just kind of actuate that plunger by hand. And then just looking at it for a third time, our rack doesn't seem sticky, but, and I think if the injectors were sticky, the rack would, but I don't know. Yeah, see that old fuel coming out? So we can get it until it's PB Blaster coming out. All right, so I got PB Blaster through them all. Then I forgot it's got the spring rack, so I can feel each of them individually. And this middle one felt maybe a little sticky, but it feels good now. But now watch this. If I don't know how tight these are supposed to be, but it hits a stop there. See that? And if I kind of see, now it's going down further. Oh, there it goes. If we roll it over, we should be able to tell. And I thought when we rolled it over last time, they were all going down and coming back up. You know, I know you could bend a push rod, but I've never heard of that happening before. And they look okay. I guess I'll really just need to watch it if we roll it over and see what it does. See if it travels and, you know, strokes the injector like it should.
I'm trying to find take it easy.
We'll listen to Take It Easy in a minute, okay? So I got 15 gallons of fresh stuff in it. You want any water or no? No, just because I want you to drink it. Which I think should be enough, but it's not coming out yet. I just want to verify.
Still a little drum.
It'll take a minute. I want to just let it run until we get some clean fuel.
Does that have a hole in it?
No, this doesn't have a hole in it.
We're doing
Did you put a hole in that milk jug?
Yeah.
You did? Looking better. What do you think? Is that looking better?
It does look a little better.
It looks red. I put 1 gallon on road and 2 off road, so it's gonna see that red tint's starting to show through. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can't do it up high. So this is, I think right before it goes to the heads. So I think I'm gonna have to roll it over to get it to pump out of here, but it should no problem. The other thing I want to watch, and I can watch while it's pumping fuel through, is I want to watch the injectors. I mean, those injectors are moving freely. Okay, so now, where's the ride home? I want to bleed. This should be the fuel supply. So I'll roll it over, and I want to see fuel. And no air coming from all those, right?
You're doing a good job, Luke.
All right, I'm gonna put the valve cover back on just because
You gotta do the other side too.
I think I'm good. I don't know, you know, I mean, I know 2 cylinders were running over there. I mean, I think I could try and start it. I don't know if I have to do the other side right now. We're looking for the screwdriver that I let him borrow. What were you doing with that screwdriver anyways, Luke? Maybe you put the screwdriver in the woods? You're hiding the screwdriver. All right, screwdriver saga is going to go on for a couple years. So Dad would probably be hard on me and say I didn't bleed enough fuel through. And I would say he's right. But the fact of the matter is I just don't have enough battery. And I think really the only way is just to pump it through. We definitely drained and pumped through some fuel today. As far as the injectors went, I don't think I did anything, to be honest with everyone. But I think I gotta go soon because it's nap time. No, we don't need to touch those. But I think we should try and just start it quick and see what happens. Because if it did start, then at least we could see if it's still slobbering, see if it runs better, and then that would circulate some more fuel too, you know? Oh. What did she do? Did she start to go or what?
It sounded like it was starting to.
Boy, but it almost seemed like it started to go fast. And this is the thing. Look at it. Look at it, just blasting oil out of here. And I just can't, I don't feel comfortable running it like that. Look at that, John. I think we got some stuff done today, but I think that's the next hurdle. I got to figure that out.
That is just puking oil.
Because I just don't like that. And maybe it's fine, but today I don't understand, and I'm not willing to risk it, is what I would say, you know? Hey, you ready to go home? You ready to go home or no? Yeah, what do you want to work on when we come back? No, don't stick your coat in diesel fuel. What do you want to work on when we come back? You want to fix the excavator? You know it doesn't have a motor in it, right? These poor things are just getting abused. And I'm pretty sure they might have been $350 a piece when I bought them. I bought them for my black trucks. I got like maybe a 4,000 watt inverter in there and a high output alternator and stuff. And I've always used them because they're good batteries just to start stuff, but I hope I'm not destroying them. So maybe I actually should get a couple. I just hate lifting those 4Ds up. Maybe I should get a couple 4Ds and we should throw it in there. It's cold out. The weather says it's gonna be okay today. It's about 7, I got an hour drive. I'm not sure if Luke's coming or not, but I've been thinking it's, Tuesday was the last day I was down there, it's Saturday morning. I've been thinking and talking to some people, talking to my dad, Greg. I think it's got to be that turbo. I mean, there's a chance the rings aren't seating, and we'll see that. But I'm going to go back down there. I'm going to take the intake pipe off, you know, just like from the air cleaner to the turbo, and we'll be able to see kind of what's slobbering out of that side. And then I might take 1 or 2 of the up pipes off from the manifold to the turbo and see if that's slobbering oil. Because if it's the turbo, then we can remediate it. If it's the rings or something and the turbo is not actually leaking oil, then I would just run it and see if she clears out. But, you know, when we came to this machine, there's a mouse nest in the turbo and the turbo is seized. So I think there's a lot of cause for concern. Dad also even said check the drain on the turbo. It could just be plugged. And I think he's right, so. All right, so funny enough, I've had these off a bunch of times, and I've never noticed any oil coming through here. So I'm gonna pull, so it's probably 2 bolts. Yeah. Let me see if I can get that drain. I'm gonna take that whole drain line right off. It's terrible.
Fourth one, or what was the third one, and he goes with an empty back there.
All right. This does not look clogged at all. It's not. And it doesn't look clogged up in there, although it's hard for me to see. And I guess I could roll it over a little bit and we could try and tell. What are you gonna do? Oh, okay, good. I think I'm gonna try and take this off, this pipe, because they look pretty easy to come off. Man, maybe I should just soak it for a second. All right, this one came off easy. Check that out. She is really slobbering some stuff. This one came off easy because it's broken, by the way. I mean, it's oily, but is that oil? What way is the oil going? But the exhaust is pushing it that way. So I wouldn't think that the oil's coming the other way, but now, at least, we can kind of roll it over and see what spits out the exhaust, you know? It looks dry as a bone in here. So then why? I can't believe how dry that is. At this point, I would have to say it's not a turbo seal, which I'm shocked by. Dad will say I told you so. All right, so the plot thickens.
Dad, I want to come out.
Wait, I gotta go get the batteries. Look at this side. Completely dry, and this is the side that's been running. So is it the other side just slobbering real bad? All right, so I'm gonna roll it over and John's gonna watch what comes out of the exhaust on that side, and then we're gonna watch just what comes out of the turbo. And then I'm not gonna give it any fuel. Someone aptly pointed that if I'm giving it fuel and it's not starting.
Dad, does that fin fit?
Not yet, buddy. I'm just loading it up, so learning. Okay.
Dripping oil.
Out that side it is it? And then this side's got oil coming out of the turbo drain. So I know the drain's not plugged. And if I look back there, I mean, I would kind of think that if it was leaking that bad, hey, I would kind of think that if the turbo was dumping oil, I would kind of see it back there where that shaft comes out running down the wall. And I don't. All right, so I want to see what's slobbering out of there when we start it. Is that a two-stroke? Let me try and start her again and see. I got one more time, buddy. I mean, this side's completely dry. Turbo looks fine. I don't think the turbo is just slobbering oil. And that's just kind of puking everywhere like we thought. But she didn't sound like she was only running on 3 or 4. So warm, warm, warm. And this side's not smoking much. What I'm trying not to do is just incessantly fog it out with fuel. Warm, warm. Boy, I think it's only missing on one cylinder on this side.
Yeah, I heard the miss.
Yeah, but I heard it firing a little bit, I think. Now it's worse. Man, I don't know the reason why. She's still got coolant, so that's good. Man, it almost ran for 10 minutes. And it almost looked like it was starting to backfire out the exhaust a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Or out the, oh, geez. Oh, we found the next problem.
What's that?
Look at all the oil. Holy. S-H-I-T. All right, on to the next challenge. Well, it's a good thing I shut her down, huh? Boy, unfortunately, I don't know what that is. And unfortunately, she still ain't running right, Luke. Holy smokes is right. No, we're done for the day. It's good, good, good. Yeah, see, that back one seems a little cool, but it could just be running cool. Minimal slobberage out there. And then, see, that back one's firing.
Oh, you got a stick.
Boy, see, this side almost seems warmer than the other side. I wonder if the other side, something's wrong with it or whatever. I don't know. But now I got another problem on my hands. Those donuts are amazing.
You like those?
Looks like I got a leak there. And then this could be a collection of leaks. And there's my poor extension that I still have to go get. John, you said you were going to go get it for me, right?
What do you want?
The extension.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's just transmission fluid is all it is. And I think... Thank you, sir. Oh. She's just that big line right there.
Oh, I see.
Boy, that's gonna be a fun one to get loose. But I almost think it's got 2 leaks. And I think it's gonna have about 20 more. That one goes up there somewhere. But look at back there's a huge leak too. And maybe I should lift the seat up and see. But that's toast. This is terrible, John. There's leaks everywhere. Well, I don't know, man. I think before I start popping lines, I'm gonna have to think on this one. Because I just... I think it's like the game where you're putting your finger over the leaks coming in.
It's like the little Dutch boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I'm going to plug one. I'm going to put one $200 line on it. And the next one's going to go. I got to think. At the beginning, it started out as fun. But the more I come down here, the less fun it gets. And now I got to think about how I can protect myself on this one, because this could get ugly real quick. It already is ugly, actually. Well, since the last time I was here, winter has come, and winter's kind of on its way out, so it's been brutally cold. If any of you guys live in the Midwest, you know it. We're back. No Luke today. No Dad, just me. I think John will be here in a little bit. I'm going to try and just grab at least the hoses that are broken. I might honestly just try and grab like a handful of hoses, and then we'll see about getting some made up, because if we want to let it run at all and try and work out the bugs, we need those hoses so it stops spewing fuel everywhere. So let me get suited up and we can go under there. Doesn't look too bad, and it's like 34 today, so it ain't too bad. Well, I got the bottom one loose. I gotta do the bottom one and the top, I think.
Yep.
John, how many swear words did I let go?
I didn't hear any.
Just one. Tell you what, if you have someone to hand you tools, that's literally a lifesaver, John.
I aim to help.
A lifesaver. And he brought Luke some Hot Wheels. Is that big enough? Yeah, so I'm going to put a zip tie on the top line. And then maybe I'll put one around there too, just so I can keep them straight. Think we need to replace any other hoses while we're down here? Yep. Oh, she's really coming out. Okay, so now that's the other side of them. So I'm guessing that's our engine oil filter. I might unfortunately have to take that off to get to that line. Dang it.
That's the oil filter? It doesn't look like an oil filter. Is that just a housing?
Yeah, it's a canister filter. See that? That one's gone.
Oh, it broke right in half.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you're gonna do, huh? All right. They're great for this kind of stuff, though.
What's that brake pedal?
Yeah, I was gonna say these two should be the worst two, but I don't want to even jinx myself. I don't know what one.
Did you want me to try and grab that line that's laying there?
Can you reach it?
I might be able to.
I gotta go under there anyways. So let me see. Try and make sense of this. Okay. So I think that one went there. So those look comparable. So I'll bring those and then we can probably measure them up. So now I think there's two more under there. Right up there for the steering, I believe, and I think those were leaking last time. So I might go under there and get those two out. I'm trying to be preemptive, but I'm also trying not to dump a pile of money into this. So I might take those off, and then we'll get some hoses. We'll come back. That's it for today, John.
You want to get those two more lines?
Couple hoses, yeah. We're shopping because I have these. And see, there's only two combinations of the rotation for the nut. And John said, Tyler, give me the right tools. See, there's 4 combinations. So these are what you need to get those lines on and off. Yeah? I didn't know they make the super jumbo set for when I get an 8250. I also think I need a new ratchet because I only have one. And then we need the same offset wrenches, but down to 1-inch size, normal sizes. I don't know if they have them here. I'm gonna have to look a little harder for those. Because that only goes down to 1 3/8. I need like the medium size. Well, the snow left, and then it came back. It's maybe 27 and windy today. And then someone was in here, I don't know what. So they made it a little easier for us, but everything they cut, they put against the dozer. So let me get suited up and we'll get some hoses on. John's back. He's not gonna miss a day of work, I don't think.
I won't.
So what has it been?
When I was working, I didn't miss work either.
Has it been 10 days, 14 days?
Yeah, I think so.
And I already forgot where everything goes. So I think this one goes down there. I'll do that short one first. I guess I'll look back. What else was I gonna say? Oh. You know, it is kind of nice. They cleared the road for us coming in. So even though they left a mess for us to clean up, I think we're better off than we were. I think I got her. You get all these combos and you think it's gonna be easy, and it's basically the same fight. All right. It always goes on easier than it comes off. John did a great job under here. Hit me in those two big guys. I think we're ready. Or one big guy at a time.
Going that quick?
One big guy at a
We
time.
were here 5 hours last time trying to get them off.
I know. Getting them on is... I think I got him. I might weep a little, but I'm sweating. Did you figure out where to put that trans fluid?
No, I'm ready to Google it.
No. Yeah, we're gonna ask AI. So one thing, look at how free these steering levers are. That PB Blaster, sitting for a while, did wonders. Then after I hooked those hoses up down below, we need some trans fluid, but we don't know where the trans fluid goes. John said under here. But no, that's just the jack shaft for the fan.
Yeah, but doesn't this whole plate comes up?
It does, yeah. I can't imagine they make you do that though, but we'll see. All right, what does AI say? Toward my right heel?
Yeah, it's apparently from like when you're sitting in the seat.
This would be my right heel. The only thing I see is I see a plug.
Here, Tyler.
Next to the seat, often near the right heel side. Share a common sump. When checking this over with a recent dipsing. No, for absolute certainty, consult your manual. I can't wait for all the comments about, hey, if you have to ask AI, you shouldn't be working on a bulldozer.
Hey, we tried Google too.
Maybe we shouldn't be working on a bulldozer. I'm not going to argue with anyone today. Wait a second, I remember seeing this. Engine crankcase, drain fuel, radiator coolant, dipstick, oil level, and drive case. So on the right side, right there. But it says it comes out back here.
What are the dipsticks out?
Well, there should be a tube. Looks like it comes right out here where the battery is. It might be right under there. Right there, there's a little door. See that?
Right here?
Yes.
Oh, it's bolted shut.
All right, what is that, 3/4?
Oh, here it is. Transmission oils.
There should be a dipstick that comes out right in there, I guess. There she is. Clean oil. Oh, all right, we're gonna need to put some in it.
Let's check that out.
Here, I got you. Yeah. Add
Bone dry.
8 liters at least. So I think I'm gonna add 5 gallons. I don't think this is gonna be any easier.
No, I see. Yeah, I see your point.
Well, she's going in, right?
Yeah. Oh, hold it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's drifting, but I mean, what can we expect? We're using a piece of cardboard.
All right, we put in 5 and it's not even on the dipstick to everyone's surprise but me. I know it's not gonna start, but she will roll over. All right, I think we should go get some more fuel. I don't really wanna, as much as I don't wanna put another $50 in it. See that 11% rebate on everything, including transmission fluid. So they'll mark it up 11% and then they'll give me the 11% back. That's how that works. We put another 5 in and it's still just barely on the dipstick, but so I want to start it, see how it runs. I want to make sure we got oil pressure after the oil filter, and then hopefully no leaks. So we'll see.
Fingers crossed.
Right?
Jesus.
Any leaks?
There's so much smoke out there I can't see.
Knock on wood, I don't see anything puking like last time. Yep. We got trans pressure, John, so I don't think we're gonna have.
Yeah, there's nothing leaking at all, not even a drip.
Looks good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to take a look at everything here. We're not leaking engine oil everywhere, I don't think. Yeah. All right. Hit her again. We'll let her idle for a minute. It's it's maybe 27, 28 today.
Oh, it's 20. When I was waiting for you to get back from Menards, it was 26.
Yeah, not bitter cold, but it's not warm. Man, she's kind of clearing up. I can't sit in the seat with it smoking like that.
Oh, dude, if I had my...
I almost wonder if 2 of these aren't running, you know? Hard to say if it's 1 or 2 on this side. On there, I know it's just the one side. Or the back piston. You know?
Is that one side still... up, then it started getting bad again.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I did want to replace that one fuel line. I don't really see a way in which it could be getting air into the system and still be running. You know, that doesn't make much sense to me. All right, I put the turbo up pipes back on because I was doing that just to see if the turbo was spitting oil, and it's not. So let's start it now and see. There might be something with the fueling in the turbo. That's maybe over my head, you know? I mean, she sounds pretty good. You
And
know?
it's not spitting oil out of the turbo like it did before either.
It's not. I'm just trying to cover my bases. I do think there's like 2 or 3 fuel lines we could replace still. The main supply from the filters, and then it branches off, comes to this, and then the return goes back to that head, and then it goes out. But I think if there was a leak on the supply side, it would just leak. I don't think that would give us air in our system. But that right there, I could never get that tight the first day. And I was looking, it was just leaking a little bit. So I finally had the right tools today, the crow's foots. I think we should try it one more time. What do you think?
I agree.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I wonder, because it's odd that it's the back cylinders on both sides. So, like, is that where the air is manifesting? That's the only reason I'm thinking it could be air. All right, we're back. It's maybe like 34 or something today, 36. Might rain a little bit, but it's a nice day. So kind of as soon as we left last time, I was thinking about it. It's got to be sucking air because it just seems like intermittently it'll miss and it'll change what cylinders it misses. I can't really pinpoint it or anything. So I think what's got to be happening is somehow we got to be getting air into our fuel lines. Remember in the first video on this, we did change a couple. So basically, just to go over it again, it sucks. There's a pump on the front of the engine. We'll see that today. And it sucks through this line from the tank, through this filter, through this big suction line into the pump, and then it pressurizes it from the pump, comes back to here through the secondary filter, goes through that line in there, and then it goes out to the heads, and then there's a rail. So basically what I think is happening, I think we could have a leak on the pumped side, the side after the pump, because it seems like it bleeds out, and that's why it starts and runs so snotty for the first 3-4 minutes or whatever. But I think for it to continue to run snotty, I think it's got to be sucking air, because if there's a leak on the pressure side, it would just leak fuel, right? So I think it's got to be sucking air anywhere from that line on the pump or the pump all the way down through this back to the tank. So what I don't know is I don't know how I want to kind of figure that out. I guess maybe the first thing we should do is we should just confirm that it's sucking air, or confirm that we're getting air in the fuel system. That'd probably be the best thing to do. Man, look at that. Someone left us a nice present last night. It's fresh. So I'm gonna take this main line off that feeds the head's post filter. Do you hear that air come out? And I'm gonna replace it with a clear line. So then what that'll do is that'll tell us, it needs to be replaced anyways, but for now we'll just put a clear line on it. And then we'll be able to watch that. And if it's foamy or bubbly fuel, then we know we're just feeding the heads with fuel that has air in it. If not, then we'll look somewhere else. I don't think this is going to solve our problem. But I think this might give us insight, or I hope it might give us insight into what's going on. So let's roll it over and see. All right, so I'm going to hold the kill. And I'm just going to roll it over because I wanted to pump some fuel. And we'll see what the fuel looks like in there. If it clears up. Maybe I need to crack that line and bleed it out, but it's not even pushing fuel up. You guys see that? I would expect it. I mean, we got a touch, but I would expect it to be running out. I mean, that air could take a long time to leave, I guess, but I'm not seeing it just streaming air out of there like maybe I thought I would. What I am seeing is almost just a system that looks like it's struggling to pump. I would think that pump would put out a lot more fuel. So I could see the one thing I could do, and maybe I should do, is I should just resupply that fuel pump with a line from a separate container. I think I should probably do that. All right, this is the fuel we sucked out. So all we should be doing is sucking from there through the pump and right out that line. No filters or nothing. I gotta need some batteries today. And watch her just bleed back out. It's like that pump just can't suck. All right. I think the pump's bad, but I don't want to jump the gun because what'll happen is we'll replace the pump and then it'll run the same way because I didn't check it. So one more thing. 67 degrees. My, how the seasons are changing. When I came down here in January, I thought it was going to be a one-day deal. We were going to get it freed up and drive it out. And now it's turned into a 3-month ordeal. Did you guys expect anything different? I don't know why I did. Today we're gonna learn something, and this is the most action I think this plot of land has seen, and since that thing's been parked, so I hope we're not on a time crunch here. I gotta talk to Greg, but I don't like it. It's maybe been a week. We still got fuel up there, so that's good. I got a pressure gauge so we can check our low pressure fuel side or just our fuel pressure in this. I have a pump and filter, so I am going to set it up to not have a pull from the bucket anymore. I'm going to have a pull through here, check the pressure, and then we'll change the filters, check the pressure. Not a ton, but we're pumping. I think I saw the last slug of P80 go through there. Oh, it's gonna take a while, huh? All right, let's start it up and see what the fuel pressure is at idle. How do you think she's gonna start today?
Did you bring starter fluid?
Oh yeah.
We've needed that every time.
Wow, that's got a ton of fuel pressure. It still ain't right.
No. I mean, it's like it comes and goes, and it's done that ever since you started it.
Well, it's got a lot of fuel pressure, so I guess I can return the pump. That's funny. You know, the only problem with it actually being a dead injector, not on the supply side, is Dad's gonna say, I told you so. Yeah.
Well, that was empty last time we did this.
I've never taken this off, no.
I thought you cracked it.
Mm-mm. I mean, definitely probably not gonna run great with that. I can't tell the number though. Oh yeah, 3118 right there, see it?
Yep, well, I see it.
Wow. Look at the sediment on top of that. I want to change these lines around with fresh filters on here because this is the out and that's coming in from the pump and then the in. So I'm going to swap those around quick.
Sold out. That radiator line,
That fuel line.
is that what that was?
My clear hose didn't survive.
Oh,
Man, I missed the action shot.
Oh,
Good
man,
thing you
this-
got
it
glasses
me
on.
good. It got me good.
Well, I think we were all wondering how long the clear line would last. But that's okay, it did its purpose. I didn't see any foam and the fuel pressure looked good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, that's right. You did take this out the first time, the first day you were down.
Well, she's got some oil now.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right. So all our racks move freely. I think we know that. So let me start it up. I don't think it's gonna throw a ton of oil. I'll be honest with everyone. The reason why I'm saving this for last is because I'm a chicken shit. I don't really want to do this. But anyway, here we go. Did that one not miss? It didn't sound like it changed that much when I held this one down, did it?
No, not at all.
I think I got...
When you push the center one down, it popped too.
With these two, I thought it was pretty noticeable. Let me go back and watch the video. It's not missing when I hold that one down, watch. No change, John. Right?
Yeah, I didn't.
Am I missing some?
No, I didn't hear any change.
Why is that side spitting so much oil?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
The front on both sides, huh?
That's.
They can be sometimes.
That didn't seem so bad.
No, that wasn't bad at all.
Do you need help? A third hand?
Nope, I got her, I think. She actually came out pretty easy. Oh, we got 2 injectors out. I don't know why, and if someone can tell me, why was it the 2 front ones? But we need 2 N65s, I think. But first, let's check these and just see if we can see anything as to why they're bad. All right, so as you guys probably know, maybe not, this is a Detroit unit injector. So the cam has a separate lobe on it, 2 to open the valves, intake and exhaust, and it has a 3rd fuel injector lobe on it. So it's timed with the rest of the engine. That lobe will come down and it'll hit this injector. And so then the fuel pressure pump that we've been looking at supplies, like you guys saw, maybe 10 to 60 PSI into these ports, and then, it returns off. So we have really low fuel pressure up here, but then there's like an intensifier piston in here with, let's say, like 20 to 1 area or something, right? So 60 PSI turns into 12,000 PSI, 1,200 PSI. I don't know, whatever. You guys can do the math at home. So kind of the first of its kind, pretty cool for like a 1930s design. Everyone else, had used like an injection pump, like a Rusamaster or something. This is your throttle. So there's that rack on there, you call it, and it's got the fingers on it for however many pistons there is. So you got to make sure you kind of have those all the same. That's the one thing is like cylinder contribution or balancing on this. In a Rusamaster, the same apparatus is supplying the fuel to each of the 6 pistons, let's say, and in this, you have 6 different apparatuses, kind of like a carburetor, like a 4 carburetor motorcycle or a 3 carburetor snowmobile triple or something. They got to be a little bit tuned, but they're cool because you take them out, it's easy to service, whatever. So we can test them just by hitting down on it. So let me put some fuel in it, maybe. Okay, should have enough fuel for this demonstration. So then I believe in is all the way on and back is all the way off. So watch down here. You should see fuel injecting out from the tip, right? That would mean it is a good fuel injector. And you should see like a spray of 4 or 6 holes come out perfectly. It should be a very fine mist, not a squirt or a dribble. So we got nothing. Nothing. I'm just moving the rack in as I go. This injector is not giving us anything, I don't think. And I think she's full of fuel. So I would say this injector is bad, obviously. It's not giving any fuel, right? And I didn't mark what cylinders they came out of. I should have, but I didn't. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's interesting. So this must be all the way off. So there's no fuel. When I start moving it in, I'm in a long ways. And just now we're starting to get fuel, and you can see I'm like at least half throttle. If I'm off or just like off idle, nothing. There's your fuel. So that's interesting. We've got one confirmed dead and one confirmed no fuel at low power. So one thing that was just bothering me so much is when I would let off the decelerator pedal, man, she would roll a little bit. And it sounded like it was hitting on all of them. I don't think it was hitting on all. I think we were getting one more, so we were maybe getting 5. So now here's the caveat. I don't know what's going on inside there. I want to know, but I really don't want to tear those apart just because I have everything else torn apart. And I think I could struggle to get them back together. That's a learning project in itself. Maybe we'll save for another day. So I'm going to see if Area Diesel, if Curtis wants to do a rebuild video on them. I don't know if they even do these. If not, we'll just get some from Lead. Pretty cheap. Like I bet it's $150 from Lead, and it's just like a core. You just swap them out and they'll rebuild them there. So maybe I'll find out what's wrong inside of them and I'll tell you guys someday. But all I know right now is it should inject fuel, and they were not. What do you think? Is today going to be the last day? Yeah. March 26th. It is maybe like 70 now, but the storms are coming, especially down here. So Area Diesel hooked us up with some injectors, so I'll put their information in the description of the video. But if you guys need any diesel parts, I sent all my pumps, injectors, turbos to them, and then they have Reman Detroit injectors too. So check them out if you need any parts. I think you and I should get to work and get those injectors in. How does that sound? I think he's pretty cool. You've been looking for that?
Country, I ended up tripping over a pile of dirty clothes. Is he feeling better? It seems like he is.
I don't know if he really has it that bad.
She went to an appointment?
Who took her? He wanted Mama to come today.
Oh, did he?
What do you want? You want to get down? Where's Mac? Wow. Is that the coolest thing you ever saw? Alright, it should be good to go. It'll bleed itself out. So we'll do the other side. I'll get little man down. And then we'll do something else. Alright, I brought that.
How loud it is.
And I think we can just cut this back here and put that on. Because I don't think the turbo is really going to give us much if all the exhaust pressure is leaking out. I want maximum power for her to drive out. Hey, where's Luke?
Right here. Where's your dad? Out of time.
The old pipe won't even come off. Oh, there it is. Maybe back there I can get it. There we go. Hey, what are you doing? You're making John go home to get donuts? Huh? Yeah? You better give him a big thank you when he gets back. I dropped the nut, but that looks good. So let me get her tightened down. And then what? And then you gotta help me put some trans fluid in, okay? I think we're at least 2 gallons low still. Yeah, probably about 2. Because we need fluid in there. Because it's low.
So we can slide it down.
Yeah. Here, hold on. There. Okay, pump it.
It's hard.
No, it's not. Pick it up. And then go down. Good job, dude. Are you pumping it all by yourself?
What's fuel doing there?
No, it's oil, not fuel. Hey, what do you think? You all better now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, John. Hey, you gotta have one too.
Mr. Donut.
You gotta have one too.
I will.
How many are you gonna eat
On a
again?
diet.
5.
5? We'll see. All right. You good? I'm gonna start her up. I think I could continue to look, and I'm not gonna find anything else I need to do.
Hopefully.
I'm a little nervous, but I think it's time. I think it's time for this project to graduate. But first, the train. This damn battery. Take 2. Nothing. I guess she's ready to go. I was gonna roll her over a little bit first. Man, I think she's still missing on one, you know.
Yeah, I hear it too.
I don't know why or what. I guess I gotta have one more bad injector. But she had plenty of power to drive out.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. Look at that first dirt on those tracks in 30 years.
Yeah, I wanted to see how sticky the links were, but I really don't see any frozen ones. She had plenty of power to walk her way out. I don't see any stiff links over here. That looks okay. And the track held its tension. I don't see any major leaks. This track over here lost its tension, I think, which is no surprise. I mean, wow, those things scream. I don't know if something's broke up there or what the deal is, you know. But you would almost expect to have to do grease seals in these, and people were saying it's like nitrogen charge in there, so that kind of sounds difficult on these. So here's what I think. Hey, are you dead? You wanna go home? Yeah, someone's a little sick. But I'm gonna take you for a ride when we park it, okay?
I don't want to.
You want John to take you for a ride? Huh?
I don't want to go for a ride.
Oh, okay, all right. I'll pack up and we can go. You don't want to go home? I don't think you know what you want today.
You're not feeling good, are you, dude?
The virus ran through the household and he was unfortunately the last. And today's probably peak for him. But he insisted, well, I didn't tell the story yet. I woke him up on Tuesday. We were supposed to come down. I told him maybe we'll come down. So I woke him up and he said, hey, are we going to work on the big green bulldozer? I said, no, dude, I'm sick. I can't. He said, okay. So then he sees Lisa first thing in the morning after he sees me. He says, hey, Mama, are you sick? She had it before me. She says, no. He says, okay, can you take me to Toledo to work on the big green bulldozer? So he's been wanting to come down. So today he was adamant we were going down. So here we are. Fresh air won't kill him. All right, so here's what I think. I think it needs an injector. Looks like a track tension. I bet we replaced maybe a quarter of the hose on it needs, so it probably needs, $500 in track tension. It probably needs $2,000 in hoses, I would bet. It needs one more injector and maybe a little bit of a tune-up on the engine. I'm trying to think. Then the only other big thing it needs is it needs sprockets. The sprockets are pretty shot, and you can find those, but I thought they were like $2,800 a piece. So I think it probably needs $5,000 to $7,000 worth of work. That being said, it turns good. It seems to shift and go through all the gears. I didn't put her under a load just because I don't really want to peel up a bunch of dirt here. It's not my place. So I think it's got a chance at being a good dozer. But I think, I just got to figure out if the owner and I can come to a price that works for both of us, and if he wants to keep it, I've been okay with that the whole time. I knew that once we got done with it, it'd be in a better position than it was. So now if someone actually did want to pay, top dollar for it or something, they can probably get it out of here. Where before, I think she might have been cut up and scrapped. I think that might have been it, because we had to put quite a bit into her. So we'll see. But I'd love to hear from you guys, and you guys should put in the comments what you guys think you'd give to it. We probably put, I'll say like between $1,500 and $2,000 into it so far. And then I might have had 10 trips down, John. Yeah. I've been down quite a bit, so a lot of time, but that's okay. What did I miss?
God, dude, you've been coming down here since before winter.
Yeah, it's been about 3 months, I think we've been working on it. So, all right, I don't know. I'm gonna back it up. I think I'll probably park it where it was, and then we'll see. There could be another chapter on this. All right, that's it. I don't have anything else to show you around here. It's not my place. Oh, I know what I need to say. And I know, Greg, you'll watch this because Greg found the first one on it. He was like one of the first viewers, and he called me. He's like, man, I loved it. It was awesome. So, Greg, if you're watching this, hope you enjoy it. I hope we work something out because I want to see her live another day. And I really think we could bring her back to its glory, And I want you to come run this SOB one day because you never got to when you owned it. But thank you so much, Greg. I don't get an opportunity to do this, and I hope we took care of everything in the way you want it to. And, you know, I hope that we stay in good terms because actually I know we will. I'm not worried, but I think John is really gonna miss hanging out with Luke and I think we can come down and maybe work on that road grader. There's some trucks back there, so we'll see. Maybe a long-term stay at this place. So, all right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. All right, so my editor's notes. I need to go over this stuff because it's bothering me as I get ready to make the final export. Fuel pressure spec is 10 to 60 psi. I never said that at the appropriate time. The mist seemed to flow cylinder to cylinder. Look back at the white smoke puffs coming out of it. And this tripped me up and took me a long time, like a couple trips to get past, kind of. If you look back, the smoke would kind of like 1, 2, 3 puff, and then there'd be no smoke, and then 1, 2, 3 puff, and then there'd be no smoke. So just to me, and you could hear the cylinders coming in and out a little bit. So to me, I never had like concrete evidence of like, okay, either a cylinder is dead or it's not. It was always like, it's kind of missing, which is what made me spend a lot of time looking at the fuel, going to the injectors, thinking maybe I had air. Because if you had air, it would be very inconsistent. If you had a dead injector, it should be binary on or off. The bad injector cylinders actually ran hotter, I think, after editing this and looking back, than the good cylinders. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to put snow on there, feel them with my hands, and troubleshoot what cylinders were dead. That was bad. Think about it, typically what happens in a diesel is if you're just dumping fuel into the cylinder at the wrong time, you actually do get high exhaust gas temperatures. So it would make sense that the bad cylinders were running hotter and the good cylinders were running cooler. So just quick example, I thought that both the back cylinders were dead. And then when I tested the injectors, turns out that both the front cylinders were dead. So that was another bad troubleshooting thing that kind of tripped me up for a while. I really wanted to bring my infrared temperature gun. That would have been terrible. So you can't really do that. It's really hard to diagnose a misfire on a unit injector V12. If this was a single cylinder Briggs & Stratton, it would either run if it or it didn't. If it was a V-twin, it would really be kind of apparent if it was missing or not. To this day, since it's a 2-stroke V6, I would compare it to a V12. I don't know if it's running on 6 at the end or not. You know, I watched some videos of some 6V71Ts and they seem a little smoother than this. And I watched some videos, some other ones, and they don't seem smooth. So, you know, whatever happens with it, I do want to still try and troubleshoot the injectors one more time because I think the middle one on the left side, if you look back at when I tested that one didn't seem to do much. Possibly the middle one on the right side. So I would like to kind of go through and troubleshoot it and probably put 2 more injectors in it. But it's really hard because at the beginning, it might have honestly been running on 2 cylinders. And that just seems wild to me that it could have been running on 2 cylinders and still sounding like a decent engine. You would never get that with a normal V6, but a 2-stroke V6 is pretty tricky. Last thing is I kind of had word salad at the end there with Greg. I don't know why I said good terms, but Greg, no, you're awesome. Like I said, I just want to reiterate, I appreciate you letting us do this. This is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity coming down there. And like I said, you know, whatever happens with the machine, we'll figure it out. I'm not worried about my time and money that I put into it. I knew that going into it. And honestly, like I said, it's in a better place now than it was. So, and I had some fun down there. I met a new friend in John. I should have ended the video putting John on the bulldozer, but maybe a future one. And I had so much fun with John and Greg. You're so generous and nice. Like I said, I hope that maybe we can come down and work on a couple other pieces of equipment. Honestly, just to hang out with John, spend some good time, and make some videos and maybe get some more stuff out in case someone wants to buy a bunch of this stuff one day. So, all right. And I don't know if I said thanks for watching, guys. So thanks for watching. That's it. It's just funny, like how much I learned going through the video, and you see in hindsight as you're editing it. So I wanted to kind of go over that. She left a pretty big hole. Pretty big, but not the biggest. But I do think it, like I said, it was pushed here. It wasn't driven here. So it was sitting somewhere else. Then it got pushed here when they took it. Was over there, I think, or something. So, oh, there's all those nuts and bolts I've been missing. And there's the belly pan for her, too.